Star Wars celebration is beginning with this presentation of Star Wars: The Force Awakens, which I know you guys have been waiting to hear about for a long, long time. But it's not just this room. It's not just the folks who were waiting all night to get in here. This is being live streamed. Let's hear it for those people, the diehards. But it's not just here in Anaheim. It is around the world. This is an unprecedented live streaming event. It is in 23 countries. We have people in theaters around the world. It's live streaming in China, which is also extremely rare. And this is the 10th celebration. But let's bring out two people who are opening that window again for us. Please welcome the director of The Force Awakens, also the co-writer and the producer, J.J. Abrams. The producer. As well as the producer of The Force Awakens and the president of Lucasfilm, the person who's creating a whole new series of films, Kathleen Kennedy.
How many out there waited all night long?
Those words hit the screen with that incredible music, and it was that moment on that just transported me. It was the first time a movie made me laugh that way and made me believe in another world that way. And it was really George Lucas's brilliance, not only creating these incredible characters and this amazing universe, but also that it had such heart. And the biggest thing for me is it had such hope. And that to me was incredibly powerful, even 11 years old.
I have to say that when George asked me to have lunch with him, and it was almost 3 years to the day that I sat down with George in a small little restaurant in New York, and he said, I'm retiring and I'm thinking about moving on, and I'd like somebody to come in and carry on this legacy. And I thought he was going to ask me recommendations on who might do that. And I said, who are you thinking about? And he said, well, I was thinking about you. And needless to say,
Indulge me a minute. For the folks in the creature shop, not just applause and cheering, could everybody make their best Wookiee roar for those guys right now? I want to hear thousands. That's cool. Thank you.
Close to a Bruce Springsteen concert. The incredible thing was when I was literally leaving Essen and going back to London where we were prepping the movie, and I turned to our creature shop and I said, you know, I think we've got to hire those guys at a celebration. Let's track down who they were. And we hired Oliver and Lee.
Would you like to meet the droid mechanics? Let's bring out Lee Towersy and Oliver Steeples, and friend. So Lee and Oliver, you were once guys out there in the audience. Now you're up here on the stage. You are fans who have now contributed to the Star Wars universe. Give people a little sense of what that feels like.
There's absolutely nothing that prepares it like to sit here. Several years ago, I was out there sort of watching the stage, and here I am. It's like, how do you put that into words?
And it was awesome. Please welcome BB-8.
I will tell you that we could not have ended up with three more talented and wonderful actors and people. We have Oscar Isaac, we have Daisy Ridley, and John Boyega.
What can you tell us about the characters they play? Rey, Finn,
Well, I'll
Poe
tell you,
Dameron?
I think rather than me tell anything about them, I think they should. We should bring them out.
Let's bring them out. Please welcome Daisy Ridley, John Boyega, and Oscar Isaac. Where do we discover Rey in this movie, Daisy?
Hey y'all, again. We discover Rey on the desert planet Jakku. She is a scavenger in like a ship graveyard, and she is like completely self-sufficient. She does everything for herself and very solitary until she meets another character and an adventure begins.
Finn is the first character we see in The Force Awakens. He was the first face that appeared in that teaser trailer last November. John, he's in a stormtrooper uniform, but people are wondering, is he in disguise? Is he an actual stormtrooper? So tell us, how do we meet Finn in this movie?
Well, first of all, Star Wars Celebration, what's up? What? Insane. So had to do that. So we find Finn, he's in incredible danger, and the way in which he decides to react to this danger changes his life, number one, and launches him into the Star Wars universe in a very unique way. So I can't wait for you guys to see it.
Oscar Isaac.
What's up, everybody? Woo-hoo!
The only character on stage who has two names, Poe Dameron. We see him piloting an X-Wing fighter. We saw you in the uniform there. So tell us about playing this guy. Who is he?
He's the best frickin' pilot in the galaxy. That's who he is. He's been sent on a mission by a certain princess. And he ends up coming across Mr. John Boyega's character, and their fates are forever intertwined.
There are moments where the pressure of what we're doing, the responsibility of what we're doing, honoring the legacy, but using the legacy to tell a brand new story that moves forward and makes the fans proud. It's the most important thing that we're all working on. And I will say that though there are moments of, I don't know, I'd say sheer horror at what that is, the reality is I've never had more fun in my life working on anything. And the opportunity far outweighs the risk of this, and I can't wait for you to see the movie.
I don't think there's anything more important in the Star Wars universe than the fans. You guys talk to us all the time about everything, and we take that really seriously.
So one of the things that's been noted about this film is Star Wars has always pushed the boundaries of visual effects, but you're kind of taking a retro approach this time around. You build a lot of practical sets.
Wow.
I hear people like that.
We needed a standard, and we needed to set a standard that was real, that felt like, you knew the people were in those places. The way the light interacts with the set, you want it to be legitimate, you want it to be authentic. And so building as much as we possibly could was really the mandate.
Who is more excited, the newcomers like yourselves or the veteran actors from the original trilogy?
The original actors were coming back to a universe they absolutely loved, and we were joining a universe we were yet to love as much as we do now. So we were all excited, and then coming here today has made it so much more exciting. Like, all of us cannot wait to show you guys what we've done.
But there are some other folks who are here, people you know, people you love. We're going to bring them out too. So please welcome, you know him as C-3PO, Anthony Daniels. Princess, diplomat, freedom fighter, Princess Leia, Carrie Fisher. Chewbacca himself, Peter Mayhew. And Luke Skywalker, Mark Hamill.
I've got to say thank you for your kindness, your support, your affection for the whole project, and especially, in my case, for a character that I am very, very fond of.
It's kind of nice to get back into a fursuit because I can go anywhere in the world and still be comfortable. And also the mere fact that I wouldn't have been associated with these guys if I didn't have the walking carpet, as a certain young lady calls me. So it's been great. You guys are what this is all about, and we are there. We're going to enjoy it, and I hope everybody else does. It should be great. Let's enjoy it.
Princess Leia was always very fashion forward. Are we going to see any return to those classic hair buns from the original movie this time around?
The buns are, you know, they're tired now. So we're probably not going to have the futuristic buns. But I think we have an alternate thing that you'll be very into, which is not the metal bikini. I promise.
Really just have a simple message, not just to all of you in this room, but to people watching us around the globe. And that's a simple thank you. Because if it weren't for the UPFs, ultra passionate fans, we wouldn't be here. And it never ceases to amaze me. And I'm so grateful for your support, your enthusiasm, and yes, your passion. Because over the years, my entire adult life, I felt such love from you. And you're more than just fans, you're family.
It's surprisingly quiet because everybody's holding their phones. So these guys have to say goodbye now. Thank you guys, everyone, so much for coming out. Thank you for joining us at Celebration, for kicking it off right.
So, honestly, and I know that we've said thank you a lot to you guys, but I just need to say it one more time on behalf of Kathy and myself, and to everyone who's watching who's not here. We cannot thank you enough. The energy that you guys are throwing our way is evidence of the Force, and we couldn't be more grateful.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're watching Hey You Guys!
Hey You Guys, huh?
Hey You Guys.
Is that from the Goonies?
It is indeed, yeah.
Nice.
Hey,